Hey guys, while editing this video, I realized that I either hit the play button or the record button when I should have, or didn't hit it when I should have, and so I've got a lot of lost footage. I do apologize. Bear with me, I'm kind of new to this, so we'll do better next time. Thank you. How y'all doing? We're back in the little shop of nightmares here. Starting a new project for a friend of mine. He gave me the pieces and parts to do this a couple 3 years ago, but I just hadn't got started on it yet, and today seemed like a good time to do it. So I'll turn y'all around and we'll get started. Alright folks, what we've got, if you've ever been to a gas station, you've probably seen somebody use one of these. It's just a measuring stick. I'm not sure what they call it. I call it a dipstick, mainly because the guy that gave them to me is a dipstick. He'll see this and he'll laugh about it. But yeah, we're going to cut these into pieces about 20 inches long, give or take. Just kind of square them all up. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I've got my guide set up here at the end as a stop, and that way I can cut them all to the same length. So I'll get started on that and square this one end up, and we'll get started. Also, I think they're about 15-16 foot long when they're new. This one's been broke, so it's not that long anymore. Well, make sure you're square against your backstop, your fence, and then if you've got a stop set up out on the end like I do, just make sure it's secure, and make sure you butt up against it flush, or as flush as you can, whatever, and it should come out all right. Let me go ahead and cut this up, and I'll bring you back. Okay, you can see we've got them all cut. I've got 16 pieces total. I need to get this paint off the sides of them and kind of true them up a little bit. To do that, I'm going to run them through the planer, and this is DeWalt. I think it's a 13-inch planer. I've had it a few years. It works good. I think I gave around $600 for it at Lowe's. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It's been too long ago. But when you're doing something like this in multiple pieces, you want to make sure you do all your pieces. Do one side, and then flip them over, adjust your planer a little bit, and go to the other side. I've already, I kind of done one there to kind of set my planer up what I need, and we're just wanting to knock that edge off right there. Just knock a little bit of that paint off, and I'll get them all run through once. I'll flip them over, run them through again. I'll bring you back. Yeah, I'll run one through. This planer's loud, so we'll see what it comes out like in the video. If it's too loud, I'll do something different. There we go. I'm going to shut the camera off and finish the rest of these up, and I'll bring you back when I'm done. There's quite a bit of glue on here. This is just Type Bond 2 wood glue. Nothing spectacular, nothing special. You get it about any box store. Most local hardware stores probably have it. We'll start with that. I'll just take a piece of scrap wood. Well, this is just a shaved off piece of, I believe it's cedar. It's not really that important. Just want to kind of make sure everything's coated. And I made a mistake. I'll show you in a minute. It doesn't take a lot of glue. You just need a thin layer, because if you put a thick layer, you're going to smash all of it out anyway when you clamp it. But at the end of the day, it's your money. You spend it however you want to. I have saw guys use ink rollers for this, and that works a lot better, but I don't have one. So as I've said in previous videos, poor man's got poor ways. We just got to do what we can, what we got to do with. You're just going to turn them a quarter turn. Oh, I didn't make a mistake either. What a deal. I'm going to bring our clamps up here. Don't want to tighten them down just yet. We'll make sure everything's even and squared up with each other. I just got a old style speed square. Let's see. Like we need to do that right there. All right. Well, just a little pressure on. Possibly. These clamps, like everything else on, hold them wore out. Oh, let's see. Got the homemade shop hammer. That's another piece of scrap. We're just going to tap these, make sure they're all down, even across the top. And that should pretty well have that. Of course, the longer your glue up, this way, the more clamps you're going to need. But this here is not super long. I don't need a lot of clamps. Also, if you're doing real wide, from here to here, a lot of times you'll need clamps across the top too. I don't think this one needs any, but I'm going to throw one across it anyway, just to be on the safe side as soon as I find one. That way it don't try to force itself up in the middle. And typically I would take a damp cloth and wipe this excess glue off, but I don't have one. Actually, I do have something. I'll be right back. Take this clamp off here. Take it loose anyway. It's been a long time since I've done anything with a pre-finished top, because I'm gonna leave this like it is. I'll put a finish over it, of course, but I don't want to do away with the numbers. That was kind of the whole point of using this. Is, well, it's recycling for one, and for two, it's, I don't know, just something interesting to me. This is probably going to be a multi-part video, because I'm not sure how I'm going to do the legs yet. I don't have luck at putting 4 legs on anything, unless it already had 4 legs on it. I don't put 4 legs back on it. Anything that I build is usually pedestal type or trestle type, I think they call it. Just because that's easier for me to line up, and I believe that's clean enough. If it's not, we can get it cleaner later. That's all we can do. But we got it planed and cut and sanded, and, or well, we ain't got it sanded, but we got it glued together. That's all I'm going to be able to do on it today. I will bring you guys back when I get a chance to work on it again. We'll hit it again. All right, folks, we're back in the little shop of nightmares again today. It's been 2 days for me. It's been a split second for you, but our tabletop here is dried. I've got it out of the clamps, and we're going to set up and start cutting some pieces to trim it out and make our legs and things with, and let me get started on that, and I'll bring you back. All right, here we are. There's our top, and it's all glued up, pretty solid right there. I don't know how true it is. I've heard say that wood will actually hold more pressure than nails will, but what we've got here is some ash. I've already took the liberty of cutting it to the length I want. We'll set up on this old table saw, see if I can rip it down to the width I want. I want to make 4 little trim pieces about an inch wide. Well, that'll put it about 1/8 of an inch above the top of this. I'll have to plane them down, I'm sure, but so it'll give us a little lip up, lip over. I don't know, I might make them a little wider than that. That way we've got a little above and below, and we'll go from there. Let's just do 1.25 inches. Be all right. And these over here out of the way. I've always been taught when adjusting your table saw blade up to make sure you've got a full tooth all the way down to the base of the kerf over the wood that you're fixing to cut, that you're fixing to rip through. I'm not sure why that is, but I'm sure there's a reason, and I've always done it. It probably reduces the chances of it kicking back on you. And if you'll look at your table saw blades, you'll notice that you have one tooth that comes in and one that goes out. You always want to measure to the tooth closest to your fence. All right, we got her locked down. Let's see what we can do. All right, got our four trim pieces cut here. It kind of dawned on me after I'd cut 4 that I really only needed to cut 2, because I'm going to rip these down the middle, and we'll come up with 4. So we'll hang on to the other 2. We'll use them for something. They won't go to waste. They'll be used somewhere along the way, I'm sure of it. We'll go through here, find our better looking ones. That will work. They've got a knot in it. That will work. There's the rest of that knot. So we'll lay those off the side for now, and we won't worry with them. I'll go ahead and rip these down, and I'll bring you back. All right, I'm back. Got everything run through the rip down, run through the planer. Ready to kind of join these up. All I'm really going to do with them, I've got spacers set up under here, and what I'm going to do is put a little glue on them, set them down here, push this up against it, make sure I got it where I want it, and put a couple brad nails in it, just to kind of hold it in place, and things should be all right. So we can get done. Get glue open to start with. Folks, it is hot today. Not sure what the temperature is, but this little shop has absolutely no airflow through it. I don't know if you can hear my little fan. I've got a little exhaust fan running in the background. You may be able to hear it, may not. Looks like we got about the same reveal all the way around. Well, we got it. There's the problem. Thought that was the problem. Maybe it's not. I'm having technical difficulties. I'll have to bring you back. Do all of that. I'll do that.